Hello and what's going on, you guys? Hyperion-Blue-GT is here. It is time to get ready to start the 2021/22 exhibition series of the Nations Cup on Gran Turismo Sport. Now, the title itself just actually renamed to be as the 2021 exhibition series, in Season 2 will be starting out in the first round, will be located in Special Stage Route X for only 2 laps by using the M400 category. Will be ready to start out for today. Since Season 2 of the 2021 series to be in the Nations Cup is definitely might be quite going faster to be in the same track by having 2 long straightaways, especially 4 turns, will be going in onto the right turn by staying together as a group. Sometimes taking a lot of practice is very important to go in earlier before starting out on Saturday will be scheduled in for today. As the reminder, folks, 5-point race entry will be available at the time will be starting out in 1700 hours towards point race number 5 will be end at 2220 hours. I hope this is going to be quite very challenging. We'll be starting out in the first round to be in the second season. And make sure choose the best selection on any M400 vehicles. Will be going in to take a long practice before the deadline will be coming out, will be entered to participate to join in session. And also for the update, we'll be giving a car selection to be added by 2. There's the Aston Martin B8 Vantage S 2015 and the Audi TT Coupe 3.2 Quattro 2003 will be joining in onto the lineup. Now let's see how the selections of the vehicles will be get settled in to be on the recommendation. Depends on which drivetrain or any year models will be quite giving a good selection will be ready to go in to take the track. But sometimes Michelin tire sticker is going to be the best interest. We'll have to save a replay. We'll be putting up with some photo op souvenirs. I'll be choosing with a Toyota Supra RC 1997 will be ready to go to be in the first part of the attempt. Gonna have to select the color and get ready to go in. So make sure, you guys, the racing soft tires will be settled in onto the regulation, and I have a voice recording message before moving on to be in the start of the Nations Cup will be coming in as well, along with the manufacturer series. If you're new to my YouTube channel, go and click the subscribe button and leave a like and comment at the section down below, and check out the links on the description if you really want to see more. Feel free to enjoy it anytime you want for the entertainment. Now it's time to get ready to start the first round in the 2021/22 exhibition series of the Nations Cup, and let's begin. Welcome to the second season of the 2021 exhibition series of the Nations Cup on Gran Turismo Sport. I hope you guys are about to get ready to go fast and take on Route X. Here's Rob on drums in first place in the Volkswagen Golf GTI, and here is Aegis Form 938 in second place in the Ford Mustang Mach 1. John West 2016 takes third place in the Toyota Supra RC 97. Adam Brulio takes 4th place in the Toyota Ground Athlete G. And here's myself in 5th place, raring to go by using the blue Supra color. Followed by PSRT_HD Heritage is now arrived in position number 6 in the Renault Sport Megane RS Trophy. Dark Alenchas in 7th place in the Chevy Corvette C3 is about to go faster in the muscle car. Del Racing Happy in 8th place. And here is JC in 9th place in the Chevrolet Corvette C3 1969. Mestar 420 arrives in position number 10. And here is Ricky Tick 1777 in 11th place in the Porsche 911 Carrera RS. Papa Waro in 12th place is now entered. And here is I-96 Tessio 96i in 13th place in the Ferrari. I Am Corn in 14th place is using the Toyota Supra. And we have the Ghost 024 in 15th place in Renault Sport Megane RS Trophy 2011. Bandit in 60th place, choosing the black Supra. And here is Ian Simon 08, arrives in position number 17. 18th place is Bang Ding Owl 01, is now choosing the C3 Corvette. And here is QRT Ibani Mycat in 19th place in the Porsche 911 Carrera RS. And for the last place, Bill 42068 is now taking on in the last position. I hope you guys are about to be prepared for only 2 laps. We'll be going faster to take 2 straightaways, including 4 turns in Route X. The lineup is going to be a very essential if you really want to pair up to become as a partner. So get ready, you guys. I hope we're about to be ready to go fast by choosing the best selection of the M400 category. We'll be going in on the way. 3 seconds, and we're about to be going green to be in the first round in the Nations Cup of the 2021/22 of the Exhibition Series. Good luck out there, folks. Oh boy, looks like this definitely might give an early call out there for Adam Brilio in the Toyota Crown Athlete G. He really wanted to go faster to go in onto the middle section. Gotta have to keep an eye out. The radar is now active to be on the surveillance check. Alright, there you go. Looks like Adam_Brilio is now moving on to take position number 8 to be climbing up along with 7 cars by taking the full straightaway to be in the first part. That means I could probably have to give a good eyesight check. We'll be going in onto the lineup by having a good increased acceleration. But hold on, looks like Tessio is now coming in onto position number 10 in the Ferrari. And we have the Ghost 024 in 11th place in the Renault Sport Megane RS Trophy is coming in to push faster to be in the FF layout. FRs could probably have to do the high advantage like the RR layout, especially where the Porsche 911 Carrera RS is now going in to take the full throttle into the acceleration. Sector 1 cleared by passing through onto the 5,000 meter and go down over onto the road surface hillside bridge is about to get a little bit much speedy up and go faster by the increased pace. Let's see how Adam_Brilio could probably have to go for the overtake to catch up for only a single Corvette. There is Tessio is now passing me on to the current position to be in 9th. 10th place for myself in a Toyota Supra is going to be giving an increased speed by climbing up by over 200 miles per hour. Getting a little bit decreased. Just gonna have to climb up and choose a good moment onto the lineup. We'll have the best slipstream by increasing the acceleration. Getting a little bit closer by 10,000 meter. Now it's 9,000, so we have to keep an eye out before we're about to be going in to take the first turn. Keeping up onto the main push. Choosing the right side is going to be the right way to go for the overtake. And now we're going in onto Sector 3, folks. Better be prepared. The slipstream is going to be a very tough risk. Inside is going to be the only option to see how the chances whenever each driver could probably have to go in without getting caught in the collision. There's the top 5 racers. Gotta have to keep an eye out whenever we have to keep a good view eye check to see if there's going to be a collision. We'll be called out onto the yellow flag. There you go. Looks like Rob on drums is now in the lead, followed by Dell Racing Happy in 2nd place is now moving on to catch up on to Rob on drums. Dr. Retras is now currently on to position number 3. And hold on, looks like Adam Brilio is now going in to take the stage. We'll be climbing up onto position number 6 in the Toyota Crown Athlete G. That one might have a good temporary brass. We'll be giving a good lineup like a very true phalanx. Now, we're about to be entered Sector 4 to be in the second straightaway run, folks. Everything is going to be a very long clear. We're having a good grueling battle to see how the M400 cars can probably have to battle out by having a slipstream. We'll have to go for the rush. But be on the lookout. Looks like Tessio is now moving on to be on the right side by having a slightly chance for the overtake, while JC in the Chevrolet Corvette C3 is now coming in to take on with the Toyota Crown. But hold on, the Teresa crowd is going to get a little bit more trouble out there. We'll have to be reduced into 2. There you go. Looks like the radar scans is definitely might be quite giving 2 cars for the lineup. Better make sure that 1 car by having a good lineup will have to go in for having a chase. Take that acceleration, we'll have to go in by having a throttle. Come on, keep pushing, keep pushing. We have to avoid having a 3-car lane. We'll be moving on to take Sector 5 before we're about to be coming in onto Sector 6 to be in turn 3 and 4. Passes in onto 6,000 meter before moving in onto 7,000 meter by enter the tunnels. Adam Brulio could probably have to keep going much stronger by having an ongoing defense, while JC in the Chevrolet Corvette is now pushing in by having an offense for having an ongoing slipstream for having a good acceleration charge for only a single muscle car. Several European cars are still having a hard time to catch up with the Crown. It's still going to get much further out there by having a good increased speed by having a maintained position. There's Mastar 420 is now moving on to take position number 10. The Ghost 024 in the Renault Sport Megane RS Trophy is still takes that FF push to be catching up with some several vehicles before it passes in on to the 6th sector. Alright, here we go, viewers. Looks like it's about to get a little bit challenging and intense, so be prepared. JC is still tries to stay on the line, and looks like I'm about to be coming in to take the inside to catch up and overtakes Bill 42068 in a Porsche 911 Carrera RS is now on in onto the middle section towards the outside. Adam Brulio is losing a little bit much line of sight for having an ongoing defense for the gap, and that means for only one Toyota Supra is coming in to be climbing up onto position number 7. JC in the Corvette is now still takes a lot of push out there for having an increased acceleration by having an ongoing slipstream. Adam Brulio in the Crown is still barely tries to keep it much longer, and there is Mastar 420 in the Toyota Supra color in red. Lap number 1 is going to be clear and moving on to the final lap. Dell Racing Happy is now moving in to take the lead by having a record in 5 minutes and 51.206 seconds. So let's see how things will have to go on out there for having a muscle car will be giving a good, interesting company welcome. Bang Ding Ao 01 is now going to be moving on to take position number 9 to be passed on over to be in the middle section to be entered in onto the 2,000 meter section. Passes in onto 3,000 whenever we have to go up the road and goes down at the end of Sector 1 before coming back onto Sector 2. Tessio is still tries to take a lot of push out there in his Ferrari to be colored in black will be giving a good slightly opportunity. But I mean, if anything possible by having a good determination pick will have to go with the European cars. Muscle cars, by the way, it is going to be very hard to tell to see how the drivers can probably have to be battling out to each other by having a good slipstream where only one lineup will be giving a good place to another. Now coming down onto the road, passes in onto the 6,000 meter. Ricky Tick is still takes a lot of good effort pace out there by overtaking a single Supra. Now coming in to be on the rightful place to be having 3 cars to be in the lean section. And looks like Mistar 420 is now climbing up to catch up onto Bill 42068 in 10th place in the Porsche 911 Carrera RS Club Sport is still out there for having a same position to be ongoing. But look at them go, you guys. It's going to be a massive lineup where only one lane is going to be coming in onto the 2nd sector before at the end, before moving on to be in Sector 3 in Turn 1 and 2. Let's see how things might be get a little bit much situated out there for having a strategy game plan. But somehow, they really worked so hard since the 2nd season of the 2021 series Nations Cup is definitely might be given the only best selection by having a daytime condition. But be exercise caution when you're in the inside turn. It is going to be quite giving a lot of good chances to stay on the line of formation to avoid a collision. But nearly there for only 5 cars remaining is still out there for having an ongoing battle to be on the chase. But I hope Rob Drums is still tries to keep pushing harder out there, folks. Let's see how he can probably have to get back in first place in no time. There you go. Looks like turn 2 is going clear. Now moving on to take Sector 3 by passing the checkpoints. 2nd straightaway, it's on the road before at the end of lap number 2. But still takes a lot of pushing efforts out there for several GT players by using the Toyota Supra RC will be doing the best highest recommendation pick to be participate in Route X. but still got a lot of chances to go before moving on to take the final race entry at the end of the first round. But hold on, gonna have to keep a good traffic check onto the full lane straightaway. It's gonna get a little bit scattered. 3 lanes is definitely might be forming in onto 2 lanes by the lineup. There's a green Corvette is now coming in. Gonna have to make that push. Climbing up by over 208 miles per hour will be going decrease. Nice. Keep on the push. Looks like the radar is definitely picking up on something. That's definitely JC in the Chevrolet Corvette C369 is now coming in by the overtake to be pushed right back in. Star 420 in the Toyota Supra is still keeping up onto the pace to catch up onto the Toyota Crown Athlete G by having an ongoing defense. But looks like this is going to be having a massive avalanche push limits out there to be entered in onto the tunnels. 2 Corvettes, 2 Supras, and a Crown Athlete G are about to be rushing in to be catching up onto the top 5 drivers. Passes in onto the 6,000 meter to be entered over by 8,000. Better make sure if we have to be reached over by 9,000 towards the end of the sector 5 will be coming in to take the final sector, will be closing in. And there you go, looks like this one might have 5 cars will be forming in as a very different lengths, folks. Now we're about to be going in to take turn 3 and 4, and 3 Supras will be going in to make their final stand. We'll be catching up with some several muscle cars and a European car, including the Crown. And there it goes. Let 1 red Supra will be moving on to take 6th place, while the top 5 drivers could probably have to take their final sector before moving on to be in the checker flag to be at the finish line. Star 420 could probably have to stay much longer. It looks like JC is now coming in by having a push overtake, and the orange Corvette C3 is now coming forward. It's a triple side by side, and hold on, looks like JC in the Chevy Corvette C3 is now moving on to take the inside position. I'm coming in, folks. Gonna have to push harder whenever I can without fail. And oh boy, looks like this is not good. This is definitely not good by enter the pits by having a 1 fast effort out there. And there it goes, folks. Looks like the top 5 drivers has finally made it in time, and the checker flag goes to Dark Elchas in a Chevy Corvette C3. Incredible. That was a pretty fast, fantastic race to be in the first round in the 2021/22 Exhibition Series of the Nations Cup. I cannot believe it. This race is also meant to be as a fast beginning start. Man, I cannot believe it. This race is very challenging to see how faster can it go by taking the struggle. But luckily, I have finally made it in 6th place by having a good push out there for the Toyota Supra RC. But still, takes a lot of good chances for any different cars to be participate in Route X in the first round. Clean race is definitely might be giving a job well done. Yeah, 80 points is definitely right on the start. Alright, now let's go in and collect some earnings summary, and looks like racking up with some mileage is going to be much simultaneously to be stacking up by having a good total mileage. So, looks like the top 3 drivers did a pretty good fast job out there by choosing any different car vehicles will be going in onto Route X. Dark Elchas in the Chevy Corvette C3 1969 to be colored in blue is actually did a good job by taking 1st place to be in the podium. PSRT_HD Heritage did a good job to take 2nd place by using the Renault Sport Megane RS Trophy 2011 is going faster by taking the FF push. So I hope Rob on drums did a pretty great job out there by using the Volkswagen Golf 7 GTI 2014 is definitely might be quite given the best selection to be used for any different European cars. So I hope Dark Elchas did a pretty good proud congratulations for having a nice incredible job well done. So I hope you guys did a pretty good amazing ways to be starting out in the first round. We'll be racing at Route X. We'll be taking a good full lineup by having a slipstream. So make sure stay together as a crew. We'll have to make the better ways. We'll be coming in by taking 2 laps towards the finish line until we're about to be having a good successful racing moments to be in the highlights. Now that's high speed competition. As the result for tonight's race in Special Stage Route X for the M400 category in Round 1 will be included with points by having a good rarity chances by having a win or lose. So make sure when you're in the top 5 position, better make sure to save a good enough points before moving on into the next round. Round 2 will be coming up and the next race will be taking place in Autopolis International Raceway to be in a short circuit by using the Group 4 category will be ready to go. Just like last time back in Season 1 of the 2021 series, we'll be going in by taking 12 laps, will be added by 1 equals 13 laps will be coming in this time. Thank you for tuning in on my video folks, I hope you really enjoy, so make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, don't forget to leave a like, comment, bell for notification uploads to be turned on, and the links on the description down below if you really want to see more. You can check it out on Instagram, Deepinit Art, GT Planet, and other social media platforms if you really want to follow me. And don't forget to support my main project, Vision Total Drama, the next chapter of the Total Drama fan art to support the community. I'll be see you guys next time for continue on in the 2021/22 exhibition series of the Nations Cup on Gran Turismo Sport, and I will see you later in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.